Answering the call of the mountain takes me to the Walnut Grove Marriott, a fabulous resort hotel high in the hills of Mussoorie, overlooking the Great Himalayas. In the city of Dehradun, on a clear day, you can see the snow-capped peaks beyond the lavender hues facing us. The energy is incredible. As the wind greets me, I feel my spirits lift even before I reach the mountains. For in Dehradun town itself, I behold a sight so supreme it takes my breath away. I want to share this gem of a place with readers. It is easy to get to. You can fly to Dehradun from Delhi, and from there, motor up the mountains of Mussoorie. The city is famous for its international schools and military academies, but Dehradun hosts a special place for me now because of something you must see: the stunning, golden statue of Guru Rinpoche. It is done so beautifully it will take your breath away. The proportions and the exquisite expression of the face and body are simply divine. It has only recently been consecrated. We arrived at the grounds of Mindrolling Monastery, where the great statue stands amidst beautifully landscaped gardens. We were brought here by Khenpo Dec' Rinpoche and his brother Lama Kunchak, who is a very distinguished Lama of Mindrolling. I climbed to the very top, where we saw the four-colored glowing body of the Guru. I could even wrap my arms around the enormous prosperity leg that was placed there as an offering to Guru Rinpoche. It was an extraordinary and enriching experience. This statue is quite likely the largest Dusam Songhai, Buddha of the 3 times, statue I have ever seen. Just gazing upon his form instantly purifies the mind, removing obstacles and leaving one feeling incredibly joyous. The experience is spiritually enchanting, especially if you recite the 7-line prayer or the Dusam Songhai prayer. Think of whatever you need to overcome in life right now while in his presence. Going to the mountains. The next morning, we motored up the hills of Mussoorie. It is a beautiful drive that takes about an hour to reach our destination, the Marriott Walnut Grove Resort and Spa, located on the other side of the mountain range. We drove through Mussoorie village, passing many 5-star hotels. Local history tells us that in the early days, before she became queen, Princess Elizabeth often visited Mussoorie for the summer with her husband, Prince Philip. The royal couple used to stay at the Savoy, a lovely colonial-style hotel that takes you back to another world. While the Marriott is more contemporary and resort-like, the Savoy remains legendary for hosting famous writers and illustrious clients. The romance of India surrounds us here, the service is truly impeccable, and the North Indian food is divine. It is a wonder how easily one can move from the plenty of samsara, luxury, into deep spirituality. By nightfall, the mist and cool mountain air are invigorating. The skies are a brilliant indigo blue, and the stars are so close it seems you could touch them. Meditation and wind horses. We asked Khenpo to teach us how to meditate. He smiled but said nothing at first. Eventually, he said, "Okay, we wake up early and meditate." He warned us not to wear too many layers of clothing despite the cold. I wondered if I could bear the low temperatures of early morning in the mountains. I tried, but I could not stop shivering, haha. The next morning, we woke very early for a practical session. We went into the cold morning air on the terrace to do a Raiwo Sangcho, smoke offering, and a Lungta, windhorse, prayer. Having the audio and the practice text on my iPad was an exceptional start to the morning. I pray that I can bring my friends and students here to Mussoorie one day. Afterward, we drove to a special vortex in Mussoorie to raise the 7-line windhorse Lungta prayer flags into the sky. We have done this ritual 4 times now, one each year, to dissolve all difficulties and health problems. I dedicate these prayers to the safety and peace of the world and to all my loved ones. I feel very lucky to have friends like Khenpo Dec' and Lama Kunchak, who are so accomplished in the Nyingma tradition, the oldest of the Tibetan Buddhist traditions. The knowledge they have given me has brought added depth to my goal of helping others.